Hello everyone, right here I have a 2022 Hyundai STARIA 2.2 CRDi Lite. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. The STARIA in Malaysia does come standard with a remote engine start system. So, to use the system, first make sure the car is locked, then press and hold this button. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in, and upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. Another standard feature for the STARIA in Malaysia is Hyundai's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the black button on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just press the black button again. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So, to start the STARIA, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the left of the steering wheel. A rack and pinion steering system with electric power assistance is found in the US for STARIA. The light trim gets a urethane steering wheel with sport grips at 10 and 2. In Malaysia, the STARIA is only available with an 8-speed automatic transmission. For the 10-seater variants, manual shifting is possible by using the gear lever. Present with the light trim are front and rear parking sensors as well as a reverse camera with active guidance signs. To the top right of the camera display, the bottom button changes the camera view, while the top button brings up the settings menu where the guidance signs can be turned off or on, and the brightness and the contrast settings can be adjusted. Safety features in the STARIA include 6 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, a traction control system, vehicle stability management, hill start assist control, a tire pressure monitoring system, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. ISOFIX child seat anchor points are found on the outer 2 second-row seats. 17-inch 6 U-spoke silver alloy rims are fitted to the STARIA Lite. The STARIA rides on 215 65R17 Kumho Portran KC53 tyres. For the disc brakes, they are ventilated in front and solid at the back. The suspension is McPherson struts and a multi-link setup, front and rear respectively. The name STARIA, which comes from joining the words Star and Ria together, is the name given to Hyundai's new light commercial vehicle. It debuted in the first half of 2021 as a replacement for the Hyundai Starex. The STARIA, bearing the US4 codename, rides on the Hyundai Kia entry platform. As a result of this platform, the STARIA switches to a front-wheel drive configuration from the rear-wheel drive configuration found in the Starex. Like the Starex, the STARIA is also available in cargo or passenger versions. The STARIA can be had in multiple seating options, ranging from 2 seats all the way to 11 seats. Sitting at the top of the STARIA range is the STARIA Lounge, which is also known as the STARIA Premium depending on the market. This range-topping model, available in 7 or 9 seats, features a slightly different front end and more upscale materials for the interior. Some markets also offer the STARIA Lounge as either a limousine or a camper model. The STARIA is a very spacious and versatile vehicle, and the large windows and windscreens make it easy to see out of the vehicle. However, the size of the STARIA also makes it difficult to maneuver in tight spaces. In Malaysia, the STARIA debuted in October 2021, initially as a 7-seater premium, before the 10-seater variants went on sale in October 2022. Currently, the STARIA lineup in Malaysia consists of 2.2 CRDi Lite Automatic, 2.2 CRDi Plus Automatic, 2.2 CRDi Max Automatic, and 2.2 CRDi Premium Automatic. Under the bonnet of this STARIA is Hyundai's 2.2 litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-4 diesel engine. This engine features a variable geometry turbo and common rail direct injection. It produces 175 horsepower at 3800 rpm and 431 Nm of torque at 1500 to 2500 rpm. 12.4 seconds is needed to get from 0 to 100 km per hour, and the top speed is 185 km per hour. 75 litres is the fuel tank size, and the combined fuel consumption for the STARIA 2.2 CRDi front-wheel drive automatic is 8.7 litres per 100 km. Carbon dioxide emissions is 189 grams per kilometer, and the STARIA is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the STARIA Lite include automatic manual leveling LED reflector headlights, LED daytime running lights, LED indicators for the sides, a rear fog light, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, the spare tyre under the rear of the vehicle, and a single exhaust pipe. Storage areas, right there, and right there. Speaker. That red box down there is the vehicle's warning triangle. Mirror controls, central locking, window controls. Both the front windows in this car are powered, and both of them do get a full automatic function in both directions. Cup holder. Headlight level adjustment, electronic parking brake, traction control. Hyundai floor mats. And right down here, you can find the vehicle's jack and toolkit. The driver's seat in this STARIA Lite does get full manual adjustments. This lever controls the seat back, this lever controls the seat height, while this bar down here controls the seat position. Alright. So let's go ahead and see how it revs. Very simple manual air conditioning controls, front temperature, different modes, air conditioning, recirculation, front fan speed, rear temperature, front and rear defrost, parking sensors, reverse camera. Right here is the auto hold function for the electronic parking brake. Basically what this function does is that, say you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or a traffic jam, the car is in drive, you lift your foot off the brake, with the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. And right here is the STARIA's drive modes. You can select between Eco, Normal and Sport. Storage areas right here, and right here. Down here as well, couple of USB-A ports, together with a power outlet. The STARIA comes with an integrated touchscreen head unit. The system features an 8-inch infotainment display and various media connectivity options. The Lite trim comes with 4 speakers for the sound system. The stock sound system that the STARIA uses is not that great. Right here we are in the CarPlay menu with the current media playing information. Album art will show up here if present, and right here you have your title, artist and album will show up here if present as well. If you play pause, you can go back a song, go for the song duration, and below you can activate your shuffle and repeat options, as well as bring up your love and suggest less like this options. You can go to your playing next songs right here, and if you hit back, you can go to your music library, playlists and radio. If you hit this button, you go back to your current media playing information, and to the left you have shortcut buttons for your Google Maps, music and phone. If you hit this button, you can bring up your main CarPlay menu, where you can access your phone, music, Apple Maps, messages, now playing and whatnot. And to go back to the main Hyundai menu, just hit the Hyundai icon. Right here we are in the main Hyundai menu with your media playing information, Apple CarPlay. You can access your map right here. Your system setup with your sound system settings. Right here you can adjust the position, your bass mid treble, guidance, your various system volumes, radio noise, and you can restore back to factory settings as well. Right up here you can turn on or off the beep when you touch the display, bring up your menu options, and if you hit return, it goes back to the setup menu. Right here you can also set your device connections, display settings, button settings, climate settings, Wi-Fi settings and general settings. Under general, you have your various system information, and you can also set your date and time, language and keyboard settings. You can turn off the display right up here. Media menu, phone menu, and right up here, all menus. To the right, seat track buttons, setup button, your tuning knob, volume and power knob, favorite button, media button, and radio button. Storage areas right there, and right in front of the instrument cluster. Front quarter windows, And as shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, press this button right here. Electronic central locking. Light and indicator controls. Multi-information display controls. This one goes between the different main menus. Use the wheel to go between the different sub-menus and hit OK to select. Right now, drive info since the last refuel, and accumulated info. Within the three information menus, you have your trip computer, average fuel consumption, and the instant fuel consumption. Next up, your user settings with driver assistance settings, cluster settings, light settings, door settings, convenience settings, unit settings, and you can reset back to factory settings right here as well. Your tire pressure monitoring system, and back to your drive information. Voice control, different media mode selection button, your volume controls, click the wheel down to mute the system, seat track, favorite button, Bluetooth telephone control, wiper controls, and the steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. You have a seat right here, but if you do not want to carry any passengers on this seat, there's a lever right here that you pull, and you can flip the seat back down to reveal storage areas and cup holders. Manual dimming, rear view mirror, LED reading lights. This one turns on or off the lights when you open the doors, and the reading lights also double up as your interior lights. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Now to gain access to the third and the fourth row seats, locate this strap, pull it, flip the seat back forward, then move the whole seat forward. Now that I am in the fourth row seats, I did set the third row seats to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a tiny bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the third row seats. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually relatively spacious and comfortable back here. You can always adjust the position of the fourth, the third, and the second row seats to suit your needs. But for the fourth row seats, you have USB-A ports for charging, and the windows back here open up as a vent. Right above, aircon vents, and a cabin light. Now for the third row seats, I did set the second row seats to a position that I would feel comfortable in. As mentioned earlier on, I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a lot of room to stretch out my feet underneath the second row seats. As for leg room, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. Like the fourth row seats, it is relatively spacious and comfortable back here. And you can always adjust the position of the third row seats by the levers down here for this side and down there for that side. And you can adjust the seat back via the levers right here and right here. You can also adjust the position of the fourth row seats by the levers at the back of the seats. You have adjustable armrests for the third row seats, as well as speakers, cup holders, and a USB-A port. Right above for the third row, grip handles, hooks, and aircon vents. Now for the second row seats, you can adjust the seat back via the levers right here and right there. The lever on that side adjusts the left seat and the middle seat, while the lever on this side adjusts the right seat. Same goes for the seat position. This bar down here adjusts this seat, and the bar on that side adjusts the left seat and the middle seat. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. As mentioned, at the third and the fourth rows, I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. Again, it is relatively spacious and comfortable at the second row, and again, as mentioned, at the third and the fourth rows, you can always adjust the position of the second, the third, and the fourth rows to suit your needs. But right here, you have a couple of USB ports down here for charging. No rear center armrest for the middle row. But right above, for both sides on the middle row, you get grip handles, aircon vents, and a cabin light. Right up here, you have your rear air conditioning controls with the temperature, different modes, fan speed, and off button. You can also find grip handles on the B pillars. The windows right here open up as a vent. And on the door panels, you have cup holders or storage. To open up the rear hatch, go towards the rear hatch itself and locate a touchpad right down here. Boot space in the STARIA can range from 117 to 1024 liters. adjustable headrests for all rows of seats in this car. Window control, storage areas, speaker, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the height adjustment. Now, for the middle passenger in front, it is actually quite uncomfortable because you have to angle your body towards the front passenger side, but you do get quite a commanding view out of the windscreen. Fairly big glove box. Grip handles on the A-pillar and right above for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2022 Hyundai STARIA 2.2 CRDi Lite. Thanks for watching and goodbye.